Hello, and welcome to another episode of Eat Smoke Drink. Today it's bloody windy today. But actually, even though it's windy today, it is not raining right now, and it's actually beautiful weather. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to be repotting these 4 plants. So I'm going to be repotting these 4 plants. I believe what I'm looking at here is Eophorbia Valida. Okay? So a couple of them are younger, but by all means, I think they're pretty freaking old. Like this one here, look at this thing. Look at this thing. How gnarly is this thing? Look at this little pup on the side. I mean, this thing, God knows how long it's been in here. It is literally swollen. And this one, look how gnarly this motherfucker is. Oh my God. It's so cool. But a little bit neglected. Look at the roots underneath. It's going to be a hell of a time trying to repot these. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to repot these into one pot. So these plants like to be root bound. These plants like to be root bound, and they also don't mind. They're slow growers, so they don't mind being what's that word? They're slow growers, so they don't mind sharing a pot with 2 others. So what I've got here is a little gravel. The gravel actually came from this pumice. Okay, I'm doing about 65 to 70% pumice and mineral and some high quality potting mix. Okay, that and Osmocote. So I'm just gonna give this a good mix. Give it a good mix, you can see. So you want basically, in between the mineral, you want just a little bit of organic material. And as before, I will always try to plug this so it doesn't come out. There's just nothing more except for just stopping the things coming out, okay? Like that. So let's pot. Now what we have to do though is take these out. So what I'm going to do first is take them out so we know what we're dealing with, okay? Yeah. Two. Very healthy roots. Okay. Now, these are the problem. So I don't think we'll be able to easily get this out. I'm gonna have to cut it out. Jaws of life. Let's see what we can do. Gotta be careful not to damage the root, but at the same time you do have to take it out. Okay, so there you go. And then And I think with all the roots underneath that are coming out, gotta be careful, okay? Just cut the tips so you're not damaging it too much, but very fibrous roots. There, look. There you go. So this thing here is hardcore, man. This is, it's so I'm just cutting the plastic all the way around, whatever it takes to unearth it. Oh wow, look at that. Look at that. It is proper compacted. But you know what? I'm not going to do anything about that, because you also have these little pups that obviously wanted to grow. So I'm going to leave that because I want them to grow. Look at that. Oh my God. Like that pup wants to grow badly. So let's let it grow. Let's keep it there. Okay? And let's do this one. This one will be the same. Okay? There. Okay, and let's open it. Once again, let's release everything here. Minimal root damage. Let's see if we can unearth that now. There we go. Now, obviously this is stuck, so let's, there. There we go. A little cleanup, but the fact that this has stayed alive in such, I mean, this is, nature's awesome. Nature's fucking awesome, man. Like, I mean, this is just insane. No pups on this, but we should still be courteous about it and assume that. Now this grit is kind of depleted and useless now. I don't really care to keep it, okay? I don't really care to keep it. So let's get rid of these. Go there, and let's there we go. Okay. So I'm going to first deal with this one. Okay? The pup. I want to put that there. And then this one, and then this one, I want to put it there on the side. And then the two here. So first, let's go. Look after that pup. I actually will twist it a little so the pups have better growing angles, okay? And this one, that, can you see that? Just being very, very careful. I actually think I put too much potting mix here because I want to put the little ones there. So let's, there you go. Let's put the little ones over here. Pup, look after that pup. A really tricky thing because I'm trying to push the soil and mineral through, and the pup, there we go, there we go, there we go. There. Careful. So the trick to dealing with cacti is obviously you need to get your soil mix right, but when you're planting them, supposedly they're extremely hardy, so just got to make sure you don't So I'm going to just go over the top just to fill that center part. I don't want to pollute the cactus too much with shite, and I want to make sure that that pup is able to squeeze out. Okay, so let them grow compact, I don't mind. So we've got one pup and two pups. Okay, so I'm actually going to, what's interesting is this grit, the old grit, I'm actually going to put more of that and let it sink to the bottom. And I'm going to give this a deep, deep watering. Okay. Man, it's windy today. Windy today. So I'm just using this to fill some gaps. This soil is obviously quite good soil for it to have survived this well and healthy for a long time. So, but sometimes you just need some finer soil to fill the gaps. I mean, you want it to be airy and chunky, but at the same time, you don't want it to be totally void of nutrients. There you go. Cool. All right. So. Done. We are done. Here is Valida. Eophorbia Valida. Beautiful. I'm going to give it a deep watering, let it drip out, and that's it.